Could it be possible? Could I have done it? Oh my god, could I have started a stream without a tech screw up? Is it possible?
Is it possible? I don't hear anybody saying audio, audio, audio.
I don't hear anybody actually. If there is anyone in the league, chat, league, where are you guys? Or is this stream hung? 1 second. Chat ka kya hua? No, yeah, shit.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Chat is here. Not hearing.
Next,
Someone is saying not
scammer.
hearing. What?
No,
scam. You're audible.
Doing scam.
Perfect. Says Ishan Bhatt.
Scam. I know I'm audible. I put in a lot of preparation for this. Okay, so don't do this. Okay, don't do this. Don't do this. Okay, I now like this today. I'm feeling proper professional. I did button switching. I did everything.
Oh.
So yeah.
Oh.
Welcome, friends. Welcome. Firstly, to everybody. All I see, there are a few people in the league who are proud members of the Oil Society, and I would like to welcome all you oilies.
All the oilies are welcome.
There is a lot that we need to talk about. Just before we start, a few quick announcements. Number one, to all the oilies, welcome. Number two, I know there is audio, so by you spamming no audio, it's not going to affect the stream. I know. Okay, so yes, as Keshav said, oilies assemble. Number two, we will be discussing Doctor Strange next week. We decided to give people a little more time to watch the movie, so please, no spoilers. No spoilers for Doctor Strange in the chat. Please be nice.
Don't be those people.
League, we never give spoilers, so please be nice. You guys know the drill also. Very important. You have to press the like button. Like button dabao. More people know we are online. More people will be like, chal, we need to see this. And more people get to appreciate amazing jokes. Like Pajania said, जब भी कोई Oscar देखो मेरा दिल दीवाना बोले. Oile.
Binge-O-Clock. It's the best.
Dude, everyone asking what is oily. Oh my god.
Oh, please do the honors, Sahil.
Yeah.
Please.
Go back. There is an entire stream we did, which is the Oscar Isaac appreciation stream. And it's going to happen at this point of time. Every time we find someone new to lust over, but I think there's been a common lusting character that has come up multiple times through when we discuss Ex Machina, or when we discuss Moon Knight, or when we discuss anything, or even Poe Dameron. Oscar Isaac. So Oils is the Oscar Isaac Lust Society. Rohan and I are the founding members of the Oscar Isaac Lust Society. The last time we were giving certificates to people who could be proper members of the society. I will go back and see if I can figure out where the link is. You can go back, or I will pin it in the chat. Take this certificate, put your name, frame it, or put it on social media and declare to the world that you're a proper member of
it is a proper, not at all weird thing for a grown adult in society to do,
not
in
at
my
all
opinion.
Not at all. All of y'all who are oils, be proud that you are oils. Tell people that y'all are oils. Exactly. Oils represent, oils assemble. Oils is
I am an oil and I am proud.
Exactly. It's a very unique and tiny society, but we are part of it. We start this cult.
The great thing about oily is it can stand for Oscar Isaac Lust, but it can also stand for Oscar I Love You.
Oh, that is also true.
Call me. Choke me, Steven.
It's already started. We didn't even have to get what 2 seconds, ten
Just got
seconds.
straight into it.
Just
It's
got
just there, right? Like, look,
just.
I feel like in any discussion involving Oscar Isaac, less like, I mean, even more so in a discussion that's going to involve technically not one, not two, but three Oscar Isaac. All right. I think we must first confront and just debate and not deny
As to
his raw sexuality,
yeah, I mean
magnetism
it
pull.
it was a little weird that I am getting like when Oscar is hugging Oscar, I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, I'd
do it,
also hug me if I
hug
looked
him
like
longer.
that. Yeah, Oscar Isaac has no self-loathing. Oscar Isaac has no self-loathing, so he looks like Oscar Isaac. It's like, yeah, fucking Oscar Isaac looks in the mirror and doesn't think like, oh man, what insecurities I have. Oscar Isaac looks in the mirror and thinks, I would tap that. He is right. He is right. He is absolutely right.
Thank you Rishabh for the super chat. तुम बहुत अच्छा काम करते हो. Thanks for having such streams for us nerds. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
And Dicky is like, was waiting for the stream. Oils represent. That's the
Wah, wah, wah.
spirit.
Full on.
Full.
I don't understand how Oscar Isaac can have desert power because मैं तो उसे देखता हूँ तो मैं गीला हो जाता हूँ. You know what? Let's just move on.
You mean
Let's
you
just
get
move
tower
on.
wet?
Uh,
Okay, Moon Knight. This is what this entire stream is about. 6 episodes of Moon Knight. I will ask League also. Please let us know on a scale of 1 to 10. What would you rate the show? Rohan,
why
on
don't you
a
do a
scale of
poll
1 to
also?
10.
Why don't you do a poll also on did you love it, like it,
Okay,
like
let's go. Moon
enjoy
Knight.
it? Like, I'm curious to know what
Love
everybody
it,
thinks.
Like it.
आज episode की sense बनेगी because I have seen Moon Knight. Oh, that's awesome. Mayur says only here to listen to good things about Oscar Isaac. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Only good things to say about
There we
Oscar
go.
Isaac.
We have put in a poll also.
Alright.
All right. So, Moon Knight, League, let us know. Love it, like it, as usual, lusted it, or Baskar Marvel, which is the fourth option, which is
Correct.
thought processes to talk about.
Correct. Yes. So, Sahil, let's start straight up. Initial thoughts on Moon Knight overall, now that it's over, 6-part Marvel event, Oscar Isaac, Ethan Hawke, very, very interesting, all of that. Your thoughts on the overall first season of Moon Knight?
I've already spoken to you about this. Nah. Just I have so many. Look, I'll be very honest, okay? I am not like, when people say, okay, we are making a show on XYZ character, there is a specific list of characters that I know about, specific list of characters that I'm like, okay, I've heard of Moon Knight, but I never read any of the comics. So I read the comics and I was like, what this? Okay, oh my god. And right, there is obviously the obvious parallel that Moon Knight is like Batman. The only difference is that Batman has, Batman has his characteristics and Moon Knight is a complete psychopath. Simple as that. The split personality situation and it's complete chaos. And also, Moonlight is aggressively violent. Aggressively
Yes.
violent.
Yes.
There is if you've read the comics, great. If you've not, I won't give you a spoiler also. There's something that happens with a Moon Knight villain who's very famous called Bushmaster, which just if you see that comic strip or if you even see a frame from that comic strip, you will be like, god damn, if this is a character that you can draw with such blood and vibrancy, I cannot wait for the show. And the trailer
Yeah, he's
looked
like Punisher
great.
level.
He is Punisher level, but he's hard. Like there is just the reason why I'm saying psychopath is also I'm not saying just SAE. I'm just saying that he's unhinged. When he gets unhinged, he's unhinged, and it's a crazy level of blood and unhinging. So then I knew कि ठीक है Disney Marvel show है तो they are going to clamp down. It's not going to be blood. They will never show you blood. They'll just be like maybe 1 drops or 2 drops off screen, or people are fighting and they die off screen. So I said ठीक है चल, all this done, said and done, knowing the history, knowing the character, as Vishal said, knowing Oscar Daddy, I went for it. I saw the first episode. I'm like, okay, cool, getting its ground. Second episode, you're still getting your ground. Third episode, okay, time to now get off the ground. Fourth, fifth, what is happening? Sixth episode, and that is what I thought about That's what I thought about Moon Knight. 42%, I'm ending the poll. 42% has said they love it. Liked
Okay.
it is 30, lusted it is 16, and I feel the I'm with the 11% who was like bus kar yaar Marvel. Yeah, man, I'm, I don't know, yeah. You tell
The
me.
sense I'm getting from you in general is like you have an ambivalence at this point to Moon Knight,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. I mean, it's like what I wanted, but only like 10% of what I wanted. And then they went into this zone where I was like, it's like, imagine this. They spent way, way, way too much time on Steven Grant. Way. It got annoying after a point of time. You know, that entire, oh my god, I don't know what is happening around me. Oh my god, I don't know. Oh my, no, just don't give him so much power. Don't give him so much control. It's like you watch Batman and then the entire, this thing is just about Robin. And you're like, yeah, I know Robin's good, but I want to watch Batman. So Robin, fuck off. And that is what I felt throughout. That again, personal opinion. So please, I'm hearing what you have to say.
So I feel like to take to your point, I think, and again, I'm no expert, so I don't know, but it feels like Disney made like a conscious decision to ease us into it with Steven as opposed to Mark, because Steven is like the naturally lovable Disney friendly personality.
Yeah.
Because he's all like, so
Yeah. Yeah.
bumbling and
Yeah.
it's oh my god, it's my name Mark, whose name is Mark, and he's so that, right? And he's so affable,
Yeah.
right? And I feel like that's that sort of Disney lead in. But then what sucked is that they didn't pay it off with the flip with Mark, right? The idea is that who you should meet in Mark should be significantly different to, I feel like, the Mark that we met. And I think at this rate or at this point, Disney is going to find like I think Disney and Marvel potentially are maybe, now that it's been like a decade and a half, are potentially starting to see um I don't want to say diminishing returns so much as just finding the limits of how far just this one type of approach can go.
Exactly.
I think we're there in terms of, I think we've reached the sort of fence in terms of if this is all you can do because of the Disney guardrails, then we may find it may, and again, right, it's entirely possible that, sorry, to gather my thoughts again, it's entirely possible that I, as the adult sort of 39-year-old sort of fan who's read the comics, etc., all of that, wants the more brutal, bloody Mark. But now it's entirely possible that there's an entire group of people for whom this is their first discovery of Moon Knight, and they'll be absolutely okay with that. I accept that, but for me, it just feels like it's a bit limiting, and I feel like it's time, and I feel like there's space now, potentially for like a Marvel, like I don't even know, like you give it like another label, right? Like you give it like one sort of like, what was that, DC? There was a black label or something like that, right? Like in DC, so you give it some sort of like harder label, and you just sort of, because what happens now to the Deadpool movies and what happens to all of those things, and we know that technically this is the same universe, or well, multiverse, in which I mean, come on, this guy is Daredevil, right? Like fuck, what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name? Charlie Cox is Daredevil, right? So it's the same Daredevil from that universe, and we've seen how far the limits go
That's
there.
what I'm
So to
trying to
then get a
say.
Moon Knight that's not this thing, for me, that was a bit of a letdown. Like it felt like they tried to sort of have it both ways, where they tried to promise in the trailers that, oh, this is going to be bloody and edgy and like, and I don't mean edgy just for the sake of it, but then yeah, they just sort of like Mayur says, right? I love that the violence was left to the imagination. I didn't like that. Like that's a great trick sometimes, but beyond a point, it becomes a real cop out and like just to write your way out. And I felt like, especially in the finale, that was the biggest cop out.
Oh my god,
Like
yeah,
that
hell
was a
yeah.
gigantic, like that was like practically like that verged on Deus Ex Machina, literally. Like that verged so hard on that. And in terms of that, I saw the first episode and I'm like, yeah, okay, cute setup. Second and third episode, I was like, this is spinning its wheels. It's like a less charming mummy, right? It's like a less charming mummy. I loved 4 and 5, right?
The hospital
I
episodes,
really
right?
enjoyed the hospital episodes, right? The hospital episode, Tewaret, all of that. Loved it. I thought that was such an interesting way to get into that. And I thought episode 5 was gut wrenching. Like I thought episode 5 was legitimately gut wrenching, the entire thing We're in spoiler territory here, very hard, guys. So that
Yeah, hey
entire
guys,
thing
just to, I mean, I presume everyone who's here would have seen the show, otherwise they wouldn't be here because it's been now easily a week also since the show ended. So there's enough time for people to have seen it or caught up with it. But before you go into spoilers, real quick, Parjania said, I wanted Moon Knight to be like Legion Season 1. That show was a trip from start to finish, but still quite self-contained. Moon Knight kind of got there with episode 4. So like you're saying, 4th,
with episode 45 was like a very watered down for sort of, in the sense, a way more hand-holdy version of Legion though, right? Like a lot of Legion is you sort of being thrown off the deep end and trying to piece together what's happening. Like I think in Moon Knight, because they're very aware that they have children watching, etc. I feel like it was a little more handholdy. Quick aside, sorry. Abhinav, thank you. I saw your chat. I will make sure that I go to the Habitat and check with Abhimanyu and get it. Thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. To come back to sort of Moon Knight, I feel like we got this handholdy version of Legion, but I was okay with it, right? Because like I've said this before, I'll say it again. 4 and 5 is the point at which I started to understand, okay, this is why they need Oscar Isaac for this. Honestly, for the first 3 episodes, I was like, did they really need Oscar Isaac? Like it was, it was like watching a slightly better version of the Uncharted movie, like up until episode 3, like just somewhere between Uncharted and The Mummy, it was floating. Then episode 4 and 5 happened, and I'm like, holy shit, this could be something. And then yeah, that finale is just, I think for me, it's up there or down there with one of the worst Marvel third acts.
Oh my
like,
god! If I were to talk about how, okay, like honestly, okay, let's if I were to discuss the finale, my problem with the finale was that they were like, okay, hey, we've got 3 personalities, okay, we will show you 2 personalities, they are fighting, and there are many instances where there was technically a 3rd personality, but they didn't know who it was. Amazing. Fans of the comics would know exactly what is happening, screaming at every episode, chal, we know it. People don't know, very good, TK. 3rd episode happens. 3rd episode, there are so many moments where I have just been like, this is way too rushed. And you know what happens, right, with Marvel, and like I feel with a lot of superhero movies, and it may be superhero fatigue, but dude, I get it. Okay, let's say hypothetically you become a superhero. Like when Layla, she becomes, she gets the wings. That's it. She knows how to use them. She knows how to deflect shit. She knows how. It didn't take time. It took. You could say Tavaret was
she
there
was
in a body.
basically the Falcon, dude.
Yeah, that's it.
She was basically the Falcon. She was literally the Falcon. I think one of the absolute 100% laziest shots Marvel has ever taken in its life was that shot. No, where she's like against that car and she's covering herself with the wing, and the guy is shooting her at point blank range, just at the wings. Like just, and you can see her head. You can see her, but she's shooting just at the wings, and I'm like, this is a bad gunman. Like Arthur Harrow has a hiring problem. Like this is just like, it was just, oh no, it was just not nice.
No, that then okay, chal. You know what, Layla? You had a god like inside your body. Okay, chal, boom. I'll move on to the next person. Suddenly, Stephen Grant in the Mr. Knight suit can fight. He knows how it works. Till the 6th episode, he is blank. He has no idea. But suddenly, he's fighting. He's throwing batons. He's picking them back. How? None of this made sense. None. It was so rushed.
It was very rushed. There could have been at least one more episode. At least.
And your typical Marvel thing, Sky Portal, CGI, 2 giant people fighting as a just...
Yeah, that sort of kaiju spirit fight was just utterly like boring. Like just absolutely...
wasn't at no
devastatingly
point of time
boring.
Did I root for them. At no point of time. Also, why am I so disappointed? A lot of people are asking. I will again tell you this, okay? Read the comics. In the comics, Khonsh-us, not only is he extremely menacing, but he is a horrible person. He is constantly teasing Mark. He comes in different shapes, different forms. He is constantly humiliating him. He is embarrassing him. He is that horrible voice in your head that you just can't get rid of. Yeah. Khonsh-us in episode 1 is Venom.
Yeah, basically. He's basically literally Venom. He's literally Venom. And also, I'm a huge fan of F. Murray Abraham. So no disrespect. I'm a huge F. Murray Abraham fan. But there is no planet on which I thought in my head that's what Khonshu would sound like.
It is the same deep voice. It is the
Yeah.
same. What are you doing, Steven? Steven, no.
Yeah, you could. He
Steven,
may
you
as well
idiot.
just have said Eddie.
Yeah,
Like,
it was going
he
to
could
happen.
absolutely have just said that.
What are we doing, Eddie? And I'm like, no, this is just.
I'm with Darth Vader on this. Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen was a way better portrayal of Khonshu than Khonshu in this show.
I've not
Like,
seen that
way,
show,
way,
so
way.
I will just nod my head because I feel you know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Just it's even if you don't get access to the comics, if you just Google Moon Knight, see images, or Moon Knight comic images, or Moon Knight Khonshu images, you will realize what their equation is. You will realize what the comics are about. You will realize how bloody things can get if they want to get. And I feel that is what is happening. I mean, this was the same thing that, I mean, we will obviously discuss it next week, but like, I am facing fatigue.
Yeah, absolutely fair. Fair.
I'm just like, I don't think y'all are now putting in the effort that you should. When you've got such a beautiful piece of storytelling that you can really exploit, you're still going down the same. Okay, you know what? What can we do? How can we make him like Stephen Grant? Make him cute. Him fighting with Mark Spector. Just. And okay, by the way, it may sound like I'm completely bitching, but there are some amazing pros that I will also share. Okay, I know I sound like really upset, but there are some amazing pros that I also want to share. But let's just get out all of this frustration out of the system. Yeah, just generally underwhelmed. Like throughout the show, I felt.
Yeah, I think underwhelmed is a good word. Like there were flashes of brilliance. Like I still think episode 4 and 5 was 5 I think is just spectacular. I think 5 is up there as an hour of content with anything that Marvel's done. Like in the sense 5 was tremendously moving. Like I really think, and I know I'm repeating and sort of harping on a point, but I genuinely like at 5 I was so hopeful. Like I'm with Biraj, who's like, yeah, the ending of episode 5 destroyed me. Like it completely destroyed me, which is why then that sort of 6th episode is it's honor that Clarkson meme. No, it's like, oh no. But anyway, like literally what it felt like. There's just no place like to go with that. So yeah.
It's like I'll be very honest, okay? Like another main reason which I think I have messed up, which totally affects my decision, and I've spoken to Rohan about it. I saw Mr. Robot during that time period. And let's just say when you see a show like that explores the same themes but in such a the same.
It was such a pleasure to receive text messages from you while you were watching Mr. Robot. It was just brilliant. The highlight of my day. The text messages I was getting from you.
Dude, that everything, just some of the episodes.
Mr. Robot is perfect, bro.
Mr.
Robot is perfect.
I think we
They're
should
separate.
do,
Yeah.
a proper Mr. Robot stream. But when a show handles a split personality situation like that in a very good way, right, without giving, and this is again not a huge spoiler that everyone would know, but when you see Moon Knight, you're like, missed an opportunity.
Yeah. Missed opportunity for sure.
You did the same thing that, I mean, I the more you read up on, and like I went down a path of reading up personalities, watching interviews, there is a woman who has apparently 25,000 personalities. It is legally, the psychiatrist has declared she has 25,000 personalities, and it's almost like your typical Crazy Jane sort of situation where she has a house where one person is and same split personality. You have one person who's the caretaker, and then you have the other personalities, but the caretaker is the main person who takes care of your personalities. Very fascinating. If you want to go just YouTube split personality, you'll find the lady with 25. There's a 60-minute documentary, and you see the shifts also happen. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that when the same thing happens again and again, you're like, okay, maybe the timing was off. Do you think because Disney is overseeing Marvel, they cannot go as dark as they want? They have a chance with Oscar Isaac to take a really in-depth psychological thriller on mental health. Let's hope. See, that's what I'm saying now, Abhyuday. The 4 and 5, they could have done that. Because they properly explored. They properly, like how Sherlock had his mind house, like that. It was that little mind okay, fine.
Mind
Sorry,
Palace.
yaar.
Wow. You got partnered.
You want to do the stream?
Man,
You want to do the
that
stream?
was great. That was hard one, Meghna. Hard
I
one.
have been thrown out of my own mind house,
Hard one,
Meghna.
hard
Okay,
one,
fine.
hard one.
Everyone's saying
Hard
hard,
one.
Meghna. Very hard one. Okay.
Like,
Mind Palace is what. Anyways, so that's what I'm trying to say. A lot of people are saying I'm going very hardcore, but I've seen everything. That's my problem. I've seen everything that they have to offer.
the
and
man
now
who
I'm-
saw too much.
Yeah, and now I'm at a point where you can do much more now. Ho gaya. You've laid the groundwork for 10 years. Now take it next level. That's all.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm 100% with you on that. I think this could have been like a significantly. I think they maybe need to ditch the 6-episode formula
Yeah.
and just give shows or stories a reasonable length that they need instead of picking one or the other or whatever. I don't know how 6-episode works. Like, this story deserved, like I said, at least one more episode. And again, I felt like it just overall could have been a better story. It was just like this sort of, it's like you literally took the Mummy template and in the middle you spliced in, spliced in.
Meghna, now
this
you don't
sort
want to
of
scream?
DID story.
Yeah, it's exactly that. It's exactly that. Okay, you know what? Leak, lots of great opinions, lots of great things that people are saying. SK said, if you loved episode 5 of Moon Knight, highly recommend checking out the 16-issue run on the character by Jeff Lemire. I hope that's the correct pronunciation. We'll definitely check it out. The CGI was very generic. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I like Khonsh-us. I was like, oh, not bad. He's cool. But when Amit, right?
Amit.
When she comes, I'm like, eh.
Yeah, really. Like, after all that, that's Amit. Like,
Yeah,
literally, what?
and I'm like, you could have done something script. And then they had this weird like sexual tension, and he's fighting her, and she's also like, oh, okay, and it was so pointless. It was so pointless. But if you want me to talk about the pros, since we've already spoken about the negatives, the pros. Okay, let's talk about the pros. First things first, and obviously I'll save the biggest pro for the last. The costume. Oh my god, so cool.
Oh, costume, very cool.
So
Costume was great.
cool.
Like the Mr. Knight costume and the Moon Knight costume were both outstanding.
To that Mr. Knight, even though so many times they've done the superhero landing, that Mr. Knight sequence where he falls out and then mid-air he lands.
Yeah.
Oh!
That was great.
That was phenomenal.
That was great.
I mean, I squealed. I was just like, they did this. That's so cute. That's so cute. That's so cute. The first time the costume comes, oh my god. Like,
yeah, that was also cool.
Sure, I mean, yeah, you could again be pedantic about a lot of things, but it's cool to have this wraps covering him like a mummy and then everything setting. I love the fact that he has unlimited those moon things that you can just pull out of, like a complete refill.
The crescents.
Yeah, pull, chiching. That's what I used to always think like about Batman and all, right? Like, or even like Hawkeye, Batman, same thing, right? Where are the refills?
Correct.
Like that has to
Correct.
be.
Where are the refills?
Where are the refills? Like you throw your batarangs, you throw 4 of them, then ask, uske baad what? Do you like, you have like...
You're like, wait, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Or there's a fast guy who comes. Dunzo.
The V-Fast guy is like,
It's the Bat Dunzo.
Sir, Batman जी यहाँ पे कोई ब्रूस वेन वाला है, वो नहीं, उनको नहीं देते सर. आप कहाँ पे हो सर?
Now that you have mentioned Batman, once we do get to the end of this discussion, please remind me to give you a recommendation.
Okay, done. I think you're
Yes.
talking about, I think I know what you're going to be talking about, but
Yes,
done.
but
We will
yes.
discuss. Then, okay, then what do we discuss? Okay.
I think the scores was good, like the people in the chat are
Music
saying.
was
The
very
score, the
good.
music was pretty
Yes,
badass.
Music
Yep.
was very good. Music was
That
very
was
good.
pretty badass.
Quick interruption. We have 315 people watching. Like दबाओ दोस्तों, like दबाओ. So more people know that this is live. More people know that this is live. The more you press the like, more people know this is
Do
live.
it,
The more people
do
know
it,
this is the
do
live, more
it.
people will watch it afterwards. even if
Rahul,
people are
spoiler
watching
free
it.
नहीं है, spoiler free, बिल्कुल spoiler free नहीं है.
Sorry, bro. Too late. But yes, please spam the like button. See, numbers are already increased of the people who are watching. Mahindra, we will save that for the last. That also I want to discuss. Okay, so costume great, music great, location TikTok. Okay, cool.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, very basic. Ethan Hawke was very like not at all intimidating. it
Not
just
really,
feel
no.
like मुझे बस ये scene करना है, पैसा कमाना है, घर
Yeah, it
जाना है.
wasn't that.
Yeah, like the paycheck has to be balanced on the scales. Then only I'll put in my
Pretty much.
hard work and
Pretty
effort.
much.
The entire Layla Mark angle. हाँ ठीक है, okay. Did you kiss my wife? Hilarious. That's very funny.
Yeah.
Dude, that brings so many ethical quandaries. You know, like as
Right.
to, I'm not understanding. Like, yeah, that is a very. Is it cheating? If she is cheating,
Yeah,
with
exactly.
you,
Is it not?
Yeah, it really is not.
Ethan
Then
Hawke fully wasted. Even like that first scene was so cool, where he crushes the glass, puts it in his slippers, and then walks around, and then just never again like explored until the end when his like feet are bleeding. Like literally, that's the only like little payoff to it.
you can
And
do,
just yeah,
you can do so much. You could, like, when he slams his staff down, there are so many ways to do like different powers. But no, let's do some purple light. Hey, you like purple light? Purple light. Which I must say, I really like that sequence where they are on the river and there's that light on their face. I love purple light. I love
that
this
was nice.
messing
Yeah,
around with lighting. Khonsh-us character design was really cool.
yeah. Khonsh-us character design was cool.
Like the few wispy hairs flying around and all of that. It really again irritates me that when you have such a powerful Egyptian god who is giving you so many powers, mid season he like, guys, I'm gonna bounce. हाँ, if you
Yeah,
don't
peace
mind.
out.
थोड़ा वो स्काई को पलट के मैं जा रहा हूँ, तुम लोग बाद में ढूंढ लेना.
Tell Mark to find me.
I'm like, dude, why are you doing this easy stuff? There's so much to do.
I'm with SK, who says the design peaked in the final limo scene. That was too good.
Dude.
That was too good.
Can we please take 2 minutes to talk about that final limo scene? I feel every fan.
Limo scene.
Oh, hey. Maybe that's what the writers were like. This is going to be
Sorry.
very good. No.
Sorry.
No. Him sitting, right? Him sitting. People are like, we know what's going to happen, but we don't. Random Spanish, okay? Blah blah shoots, and finally that those 10 seconds for me would be Moonlight. Those 10 seconds.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right? A personality that nobody knows about. A god
Exactly.
that manipulates the personality and uses him to its own purpose while lying to the other people, and death.
Yes.
That is very simple. That is very
Basically,
simple.
yes.
Hilarious. Khonsh-us on the way to Met Gala. Very funny. Episode 3 was very reminiscent of Loki episode, especially the scene with Mark and Layla on the boat. And
That's
Loki
an interesting
and Sylvie on the
comparison.
It is. Even the thing is, right, a lot of the comparisons, like for example, the entire Afterlife sequence was like, if you've seen the Black Panther Afterlife sequence,
Yeah.
all of them
But
are
that
more or less-
they alluded also, right?
Yeah,
to the
same.
fact that all the astral and ancestral planes and all are sort of there. So
I would say also, as someone who's read something like Neil Gaiman's American Gods, if you've ever read American Gods,
yeah.
or even the
yeah,
counterpart to that,
the gods could have been so much
so
better done.
badass, so badass.
Man, the gods, they were just basically these guys who met in a conference room
Yeah,
and said, "What are you doing, Khonshu?"
yeah, the Zoom call, like what?
Yeah. And
Osiris
Khonshu's
checks
like,
in.
"Fuck you guys, I'm leaving the Zoom call." And they're like, "Fuck you, will delete your Zoom only." And then that was basically it.
Can I be honest? Percy Jackson, the Egyptian, there's that Egyptian edition of Percy Jackson. I forgot what the name is. That is also much more fun. That also I've seen much better iterations of Egyptian gods. Anyways,
It was very sad.
it was very sad. And oh my god, when you have the most powerful Egyptian gods, oh my god, you've got Set, you've got Ra, you've got Osiris, you can use all of them
Nothing.
so well.
Zero
but
usage.
They die as people.
They just
why
CGI
not?
budget.
Yeah. Main thing that we have to talk about, and this is where the stream is going to go sideline, but we have to. And as Vishal said, Oscar Isaac Hernandez Estrada, Tu Mere Rato Ka Sitara. Oh,
Accurate. I don't think any more has to be said also. Like that sums it up.
Dude, what a guy. What a guy.
Yeah.
In limousine, Jake not even blinking an eye while shooting shows how much of a psychopath he is, which might help in showing violence side of Moonlight. Let's hope so.
I don't have that much hope that that'll happen.
Let's hope so. Jake Lockley's costume. Same. He had the same taxi driver outfit, so that's fine. We really need a Peacemaker kind of series from Marvel.
I agree.
That's where DC excels. DC, if you've noticed all the shows, like even if you see Harley Quinn or you see any of
Oh,
these,
yeah,
even the
yeah.
animated shows, even do Doom Patrol,
Doom Patrol, man.
they
Doom Patrol.
are going with it, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
are
full
like,
on.
you want blood? Fuck it, here's
Yeah,
blood.
yeah, full
Let's
on.
just go
Full
with
on.
it. Why are we trying to hold back?
Blood. Forget blood. Episode 1 ends with everybody being sucked into a donkey's ass.
Yeah.
The first episode of the show. Like just
So yeah, I think I will give DC definitely 10 points for really killing it in the show. This thing. Costume designer said that she had designed for Jake's suit to be black
very
and
cool.
white mixed from the more modern comics. Cool detail, right? That would have been really cool. That would
Very
have been
cool.
cool. All right, so Oscar Isaac. Fuck yeah, dude, what a guy. You
Starts.
can't, man. You just
ends how it starts.
you can't, man.
It
You're
just
you're
he's too good.
good looking, yes. You're talented, yes.
Exactly.
You do the sequences, very shifted characters were so.
Man, so brilliant. Episode 5 only पे बस दे दो मतलब on the strength of episode 5 alone दे दो सब award दे दो.
Yeah, just him talking to himself, him fighting with himself, him when he hugged himself. I mean, I love like these twin scenes where the same actors playing the other character.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'll give you like it's always fascinating. It's always fast. See the body double, see the back, see how they've done it subtly, or
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they've hugged, where have they cut it out in the middle, or how have they done it? But dude, just generally, like he has nailed it, man. He has
Yeah, he's fully named it.
accent change happening.
He has fully nailed it. Not named it, nailed it.
No, he has named it also.
He has named it. He has
also.
named it. He named nailing because
his switch like the personality switching was very cool.
it was tremendous.
I loved where there would be like just tuck 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 tuck, and then he's just standing and everyone's dead around him, and he's just like, I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not understanding. And it is so funny when both of them yell when Tavaret first comes.
That was very funny.
It is very funny because both of them, again, he has in a screaming sequence, he has made two different faces. Like that is also commendable. So just
That is commendable. Oh, people in chat saying the body double was real life brother.
oh yeah, oh that's
Yeah.
good. That makes sense then. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Also,
Emmy Isaac.
1 second now. I need to Google. Sorry guys. Emmy.
The third brother, Golden Globe Isaac. And if there's a Tony Isaac, then to sorted.
Thank you, man. Then their Indian cousin Filmfare Isaac, who very rarely comes. Wait.
Yeah.
Dude.
Along with his brothers Manik Chand Isaac and Panpasand Isaac.
Oscar Isaac got his brother to play Moon Knight's alter egos. Oh, okay.
That's cool.
I actually googled Emmy Isaac. That's the stupid part. It took me 2
You
seconds to
googled
realize.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude, his brother looks nothing like him.
But body must be the same.
Must be. Dude, wow. Oh my god. Must not get distracted by photos of Oscar.
Stop. There's stream going on. Come back to me.
Come back.
Come back to the light.
Stream. Yeah. Come back. Mark, come back. Mark, come back.
Mark, come back.
Let me in. I loved that. Let me in, Mark. Just let me in.
Yeah.
I loved how they use mirrors, puddles,
Yeah.
everything to like that scene where he goes through and then the reflection turns. There were a lot of cool sequences. I'm going to give the show that. And
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oski dude, my Oski man, he's just
Fully. But I'm with Biraj on this. May Kalamawi was also really good. Really good. I thought she was great. She could have done with better material.
yeah.
But yeah.
I've not seen her in anything else before. I think I need to see more
Me
shows
neither.
of hers. Who like so Oski we discussed, May we discussed, Ethan to
Ethan.
Come here. Let me judge you by your scales. ठीक है चल. I'm gonna suck your life soul away. Okay, cool. Move on. Chal. Aja. You come here. I'll suck your life soul.
Just
Middle of the road also, someone's randomly dying. I refuse to believe that there is a group of people who are just gonna be like, ठीक है यार, this is how it works.
Yeah,
No.
just this is how it is.
This is how it is. He's sucking someone's soul out. Cool. Let's just move on to the next city. This is how life
Yeah,
life
that's
is.
it.
Dude. This is how
That's
life
basically
is.
it.
What else? Leak. Is there anything else that we are missing in terms of how like something awesome that the show did that we are missing? Because everything else, though, we've discussed. Rohan,
Yeah, I think so.
like I think the good, bad, ugly, everything we've discussed about the
Yes.
show. Uh, what do you think? Well, say what you want about Scarlet Scarab, but her first appearance and costume still bangs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
cool. Hilarious. I am laughing. This is perfect. Rocious, I hope I pronounce your name right. Hippo se wings
Hippo se
kaise-
wings kaise aate hain? That's a fair point. Fair point.
It is true. It is true. Khonsh-us, I can understand. He's like, yeah, I'm the god of night. I'll give you the moon. Hippo se wings is like just complete.
It's just quite. Unless there's something that we just don't know about hippos.
Yeah, her superpower is plot convenience. Simple as
This
that.
is true.
Dude, that entire horse sequence also was so random. Kuch bhi ho raha tha.
Yeah, anything was happening.
That's my problem. It was very disconnected. Except
I agree.
like
It
you
was
said,
very,
in
very
4, 5, 6.
disconnected.
Scarab se aate hai, Ethan with Northman. Okay, we'll definitely check it out. Switch between Moon Knight and Mr. Knight in the last. Yes, we have discussed that. Also, dude, the Moon Knight scenes are so cool. Jumping across the moon, the cape forming the crescent.
Yeah.
All the moon imagery was cool. I will have to give it to you. Like whenever, like after
That nighttime chase that ends with that thing getting impaled was also quite cool.
Yeah. Oh man,
That was cool. That entire fight sequence, that was cool.
dude. And that entire you mean like are you talking about that transparent sequence where he's fighting and he doesn't know who he's fighting?
Yeah.
That was also very phenomenal.
That was cool.
That was very, very phenomenal.
That was
Sandy
cool.
said exactly. Hippo ne Red Bull piya. That's why she
Correct.
got away.
Correct.
Rahul, where did you see Everything Everywhere All at Once? I've been dying to watch it because
He also went to
friend
Rashtrapati Bhavan. Friend के घर.
हाँ पर मैं मेरे
राष्ट्रपति
फ्रेंड को
भवन गया
पूछ
था.
रहा हूँ फ्रेंड ने बोला नहीं है तो एक बार बता दो तो ठीक है बता देंगे did you notice as the show also some fun facts by the way did you notice as the show progressed each episode had a different moon phase in the credits no idea
तू इतना फोकस राइटिंग पे भी देते मतलब
and apparently at the end there is a code that if you scan it takes you
Yeah, it
to
takes
a
you to a
Moon Knight
comic book,
where
yeah.
he meets Kang very interesting वो तो भी definitely देखना पड़ेगा yeah I think we've done it we've discussed everything that there is to Moon Knight
we have discussed Moon Knight.
I'm going to dedicate the next 10 minutes to just laughing at some Moon Knight memes
Let's do it.
I laughed so hard like I downloaded the last episode and मजा आ गया okay let's go 1 second first let me just do all the setup he saw it in the theater that's the problem
While you're doing the setup, can I give my recommendation?
yes please
I would like to 1,000,000% recommend for everybody. If you haven't, please go to Spotify and please check out this podcast / audiobook, basically called Batman Unburied. It is so much fun. 4 episodes are out so far. I personally prefer it immensely to the Batman movie that just came out.
Ooh.
Like immensely more. It is one of the most interesting takes. There's also a Hindi version that they've taken out called Batman Ek Chakravyu. So if you'd prefer to listen to it
Interesting.
in Hindi, please check that out. But yeah, it's Batman Unburied or Batman Ek Chakravyu.
Who's playing Batman?
Winston Duke plays Batman.
Interesting.
And the voice cast is in general pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's like an audiobook or like a drama? What is it?
It's like a drama. It's like a radio play, basically,
Very
almost. So it's like
interesting.
4 episodes are out so far. More will come out. Yes, Young Justice is fantastic.
And David Goyer wrote it.
David
Nice,
Goyer wrote
nice.
it. Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah, Batman Unburied is really, I've really enjoyed it so far.
Okay, definitely. I'll check it out. I'll also put the link, the Spotify. I mean, you can easily find it, but I'll put the Spotify link.
It's a
in the
way
chat.
more fun mystery than I felt like the movie gave us.
That though if you see
Yes.
a Batman. So, I will just, before we start, I will just tell you this is the 30th episode of Binge-O-Clock, by the way. 30.
Really?
Yeah, it's 30 episodes we have done. 30
Damn.
episodes, that is 30 different TV shows, movies, books, everything we have covered. Someone had asked, yes, we will do a proper book stream also. Binge-O-Clock is for everything pop culture, which is books, video games, TV shows,
It is.
movies,
It's true.
comics. There's nothing that stops us from talking about something. It's just
That
what
is
we
true.
feel like. Simple as that. So,
That is true.
if you're liking this, go back, see all the previous episodes. Check out the Oscar Isaac episode. Check out we did a Moon Knight Doctor Strange episode also. Go back in time, see all the previous episodes. See the Star Wars one we did last week. That was also a lot of fun.
Yes.
We just even the thing is, the best part is we are talking about things that you've already seen. So it's not like, oh, maine dekha nahi hai. So go back.
Exactly.
Watch all the episodes. Definitely watch it. Let's just do the meme review now. And
So some memes.
all right, guys, tell me if you can see it.
Hang on.
I think chat.
I can see it.
All right, perfect. So
Hold up.
I just downloaded some random memes. I look for
Hold up.
memes.
Let me once check on YouTube.
Next time,
also.
leak. You know what I'll do? I'll ask you guys to send me memes. I should just do that. I think we should have a Binge-O-Clock Reddit. Don't you think so?
We absolutely should. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we should
It
create
looks
a
fine.
Binge-O-Clock Reddit. I'll create one tonight and send the link for everyone watching. All right, let's look at some links, okay? This is the first one saying, sorry, memes. This is, Tavaret, are you there? Somewhere in the Duat. Layla! It's so true. I love Tavaret, dude.
Tavaret was great.
What a cute character. Next one is, where it go? Wait. Yeah, me after watching Moon Knight, trying to talk to my other personality.
But time to start talking back.
Tell me what you think, buddy. Don't just be in my head. I'm letting you
Yeah.
take over.
Really, please just take over for a bit.
Which is this? Marvel plans out a 10-year, 23 movie cinematic universe. DC, random bullshit, go. Which is true.
It is true.
True.
It
DC's
is true.
Random bullshit, go is the entire. It should be DC's new slogan, dude.
It should be. Are they saying, people are saying that the
The
crop,
crop
is
is
a little
weird.
weird?
Sorry,
Is it?
guys. There is
Is
some.
it? Hang on, hang
oh,
on, hang on.
oh, my bad. There was a second window. I'm so sorry. Now, can you guys see it? I apologize. Abhi dikhai de raha hai? There was double screen. Sorry, guys. See, I had to fuck up.
It looks fine.
Now I fixed it. There's no way this stream
Oh.
could have gone without me fucking
Of course,
up.
of course,
It
of
had
course,
to
of
happen.
course,
It had to
of
happen.
course.
अच्छा तभी fix कर दिया है.
अब ठीक है, मस्त है,
अभी
मस्त
ठीक
है.
है, अभी मस्त है.
Too good, too good.
Random bullshit, go! That's my new. I think that's gonna be my new tagline in life.
Random bullshit go.
Random bullshit, go. Which is next one. This is true. It's beautiful. I've looked at this and it's true. When just the
It is
suit
true.
was so cool, man.
Yeah, the Mr. Knight costume was great.
The eyes, oh my god! I want this mask. I want.
It's quite beautiful.
So cool.
Quite
It is
quite
really
beautiful.
This is funny. It's
The heck they doing over there?
Next one. Yeah, this is Khonsh-us with Mark. Oh dear, gorgeous. Khonsh-us with Steven. You fucking donkey. What are you? You're an idiot sandwich.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Dude, the rest of the memes are just after episode. The last episode I downloaded, I checked Twitter and I have laughed so hard at these random
Please
memes.
show.
I'll show you. Jake Lockley be like, call an ambulance, but not for me. There is one more damn funny. This is Jake Lockley 2 seconds after being
That's hilarious.
There's this. Wait, where I go? This I laughed so hard at this. I love this meme and the fact that it is the perfect use for this is Moon Knight.
It is. This is Moon Knight. This is Moon Knight in one image.
Moon Knight in one image is just this.
This 100% sums up Moon Knight.
This I laughed at, dude. Just
That was very,
It was.
very hardcore. The way he did, he was just like, fuck this. Just
yeah. It was just fuck it. Like this is it. I'm here now. I'm here.
That's it. Yeah. Playtime is over.
And the last one I think is this one. Second season. I love these faces. Dude, what a show, man. What a show. Just so much fun. I've had so much fun, like laughing. I've had more fun
Full
laughing
fun.
at the memes of the show than the show. But now, enough hatred.
Full fun.
Enough hatred.
Enough.
Yeah. Anything else about Moon Knight that you want to talk about? I think we've done everything that we had to speak about.
Pretty much, yeah.
Gotten it out of our system. I have a few quick announcements to make. As someone said in the chat, yes, we will try to get the Men of Culture. So there are 3 YouTubers called the Men of Culture. They also do a podcast every week, which is
Nice.
a nerdy podcast. So I'll get in touch with them and see if they'd like to come on board for like a collab stream. This is the highly recommended every time I put something out, who's next? Men of Culture. So
Done.
I'll figure out a way. I'll talk to them. I'll get them on board. Don't worry. Announcement number 2. Next week we'll be doing Doctor Strange. We have to do Doctor Strange. It's very important we talk about Doctor Strange.
Binge-O-Clock of Madness.
Binge-O-Clock of Madness. If you have seen the movie, great. If you haven't, please go to theaters and watch it before we do the next week's stream. It's going to be a very interesting conversation. Lots to discuss. And yes, obviously, very important. Like the stream, please press the like button. There are 2 more announcements. I'll give 1 second. First things first. I'll create a Reddit today. I'll create a Reddit, and I think high time we have a Binge-O-Clock Reddit where people can come together, share memes, talk to each other. I will post the Reddit down, join it, send the link to all your friends. Let's form the Binge-O-Clock community officially. It'll be really nice to meet the league properly. And yes, any announcements, Rohan?
Drink water, hydrate. Stay well. Other than that, actually, do I have any announcement? Do I have anything coming up? Nothing major. I'm doing spots at the Habitat, I think on the 19th and the 20th. But that's just like 20-minute spots that I'm doing. Should be a fun lineup. Either way. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
My announcements are 2. 1, release a stand-up video on Sunday. If you haven't seen it, go quickly check it out. It's the next video in this playlist. Abhi jaake video dekho, please. I'm sure you all would have. If not, please watch it. Secondly, I have put a very special league discount for tickets. Next week, I'm touring with my brand new solo special Thak Life, and I've put a league discount which is pinned to the chat. If you press it and you book tickets, you use the code WATANA25. You get 25% off on tickets. So
Buy tickets.
Huh?
Buy the tickets.
Thank you, Meghna. I appreciate it. She's coming and screaming, buy the tickets.
Buy the tickets, guys.
हाँ, घर चलाना
Guys,
है ना.
come on.
So,
Hey, what all cities are you going to? Say.
So I'll tell you, I'm going to Chennai, I'm going to Hyderabad, then I'm going to Delhi. Then 2 weeks later, I'm going to Bangalore and Pune. Right now, I'm only doing 5 cities. Then I'll be doing more cities.
Bangalore, Chennai, Pune,
and
Hyderabad,
me,
Delhi.
Tickets are going fast, but there are the last few batch left, and I'm like, chal na, abhi now le lo yaar, so I can announce sold out and be happy with my life. You know,
do it.
So if you know anyone living in these cities, Chennai, Hyderabad, Delhi mainly, next weekend I'm going, please send them this link that is pinned and tell them use the code WATANA25, 25% off, limited time offer. Do it. That is all. Those are the announcements. And Marvel is obsessed with color purple. What do you think? Yes, Vishal, we've discussed that earlier. Marvel loves certain colors, purple though obviously. And Amit, we'll end with Amit. Amit has given the best super chat ever. Good stream.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Thank you. I really appreciate
Brevity is the essence of wit. Yes.
And most importantly, if you've enjoyed this stream, obviously subscribe to the channel. It's very important. Tell your people to subscribe. But I will also put a link below to make you an official member of Oils. I will share the certificate. Fill it in. Tag us on social media. Tell them you enjoyed the stream and you are now a proud Oils member. And let's together build this beautiful, cute little man-lusting committee?
Man-lusting cum? Cool. Let's build the man-lusting cum, I guess. Sure.
Sooner or later, it happens. Sooner or later, the subliminal messaging. That was not me. That was Khonsh-us.
Meghna, stop him, Meghna. Pull the plug, Meghna. End the stream. End it now.
So yeah, done. That's about it. Thank you. Okay, one last question. Rojo, when's your book coming out? Heard from IVM podcast that you're authoring something.
What? Am I?
Wow, you have really thrown him off guard, haven't you?
Am I writing something?
A book?
No, am I? No, I don't think so. Man, really got to stop getting high.
I'm seeing
God
you
damn it, you're starting work conversation. No, but no, okay, I have no idea where it's come from. There's no sort of immediate book plans or anything like
hilarious.
that.
It must be
So,
your alter ego. That's true.
yes, my alter ego, Stephen King.
Okay, guys, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Binge-O-Clock. We shall see you next week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, as usual, we shall see you. Cue the ending music. Bye.